Young and restless early spoilers Feb 16 to 20. Phyllis takes everything in ruthless power grab and Diane explodes. Genoa City is about to be rocked by one of the most vicious power struggles in its history, as Phyllis Summers tightens her grip on the Newman Empire and Diane Jenkins reaches a boiling point with her husband Jack. The week of February 16 to 20 promises explosive confrontations, shocking betrayals, and emotional chaos as the fallout from Phyllis's corporate coup sends shockwaves through every family in town. With Victor Newman temporarily dethroned and Lily Winters missing, the predators are circling, and no one is safe. The Red Menace. Phyllis's total domination. Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, is on a warpath unlike anything Genoa City has ever seen. After her shocking move to chloroform Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, and hack the Newman Enterprises system, Phyllis has achieved what no one thought possible. She's taken everything from Victor Newman. But the week of February 16 to 20 reveals that taking control was only the beginning. Sources tell us that Phyllis's ruthless power grab extends far beyond the boardroom. With Victor's empire crumbling, Phyllis is systematically dismantling everything the mustache built, and she's enjoying every minute of it. Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, initially celebrated their victory, finally achieving his dream of regaining control of Chancellor, but the spoilers suggest Billy's triumph will be short-lived. By Tuesday, February 17, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, delivers bad news to Billy. While the exact nature of this news remains under wraps, insiders hint that Phyllis's idea of partnership looks very different from Billy's. The Jenkins explosion. While Phyllis battles for corporate supremacy, Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, is fighting a different war, one for her marriage. The week kicks off with Diane already on edge after catching her husband Jack, Peter Bergman, in an embrace with his ex-wife Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott. But the real explosion comes when Diane discovers the extent of Jack's involvement with the Newmans. As Nikki vows revenge against Phyllis for stealing everything, she naturally turns to Jack for support. Diane, however, has reached her absolute limit. In what insiders are calling a career-defining performance from Walters, Diane unleashes her fury not just at Nikki's manipulations, but at Jack's blindness to them. When Diane earlier imitated Nikki's sad eyes and quiet bravery to mock her husband's susceptibility, it was merely foreshadowing. This week, the gloves come completely off. Jack throws a wrench in Billy's plans on Wednesday, February 18, but his interference stems from complicated loyalties. Diane sees this clearly, perhaps too clearly. Her husband is still fighting battles for a woman who isn't his wife, and the Abbott mansion is about to feel the tremors of her rage. Nikki's revenge tour. Nikki Newman has lost everything: her husband's company, her position, her sense of security. And now, she wants blood. Wednesday's episode features Nikki vowing revenge against an enemy, with sources confirming her target could be either Billy or Phyllis. Victor worries about going rogue by Friday, suggesting that the Newman patriarch may not sit idly by while his empire crumbles. But Nikki isn't waiting for her husband to act. She's assembling her own plan of attack, and Victoria, Amelia Heinel, joins the fight, sharing her strategy with Nate on Wednesday. The Newman women are done being victims. Victoria delivers Billy a brutal reality check on Thursday, reminding him exactly who he's crossed. But with Phyllis holding all the cards, for now, the question remains whether any amount of fury can undo the damage. Kane Ashby woke up on the floor of his train, chloroformed and betrayed by Phyllis. His family, Lily and the children, remains in Victor's clutches, though Victor would never truly harm them. But Kane doesn't know that. All he knows is that Phyllis has stolen everything and left him powerless. Enter Daniel Romalotti. Michael Graziadei. Thursday, February 19 brings a game-changing development. Kane schemes to form an alliance with Daniel. This partnership strikes at the heart of Phyllis's world. Her son, Daniel, has already been deeply disappointed in his mother's actions. Now he may actively work against her. Victor also gives Kane a taste of his own medicine on Tuesday, suggesting the mustache isn't as down and out as he appears. In Genoa City, the king always fights back. Amid the corporate warfare, a personal crisis reaches its breaking point. Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, returns home to face the music on Monday, February 16. Having kidnapped Dominic and fled toward Mexico, Mariah's mental health crisis has devastated her family. Tessa, Kate Fairbanks, finds herself torn between her past and present. During Mariah's absence, Tessa turned to Daniel for support and developed real feelings for him. Now her wife is back, and everything is complicated. Daniel confesses to his father Danny, Michael Damian, that he has no idea what's gonna happen. Danny, ever the voice of reason, questions whether Mariah might now be willing to let Tessa back in. But Tessa's heart has shifted, and there's no simple resolution. Abby, Melissa Ordway, and Devin, Brighton James, struggle with forgiveness as they process Mariah's actions. By Friday, Abby sets boundaries to protect her family, signaling that the path to healing will be long and painful. Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, is hiding something, and Sharon Case, caught him. In a tense moment at Crimson Lights, Nick quickly stuffed something into his pocket as Sharon approached with his tea. Her response, "What did you just hide from me?" Tuesday brings a bad decision from Nick, and speculation is rampant that the Newman son may be developing a dependency on pain medication following his recent car crash with Matt Clark. If Sharon uncovers the truth, it could shatter their renewed connection and send Nick spiraling. Devin and Nate raise suspicions about Lily's disappearance on Friday. Lily remains off the grid, and her brothers are growing increasingly concerned. While Victor orchestrated her disappearance as part of his scheme against Kane, the situation may be spinning out of control. Crystal Khalil has been spotted filming again, suggesting Lily's return is imminent, but what condition will she be in? And what secrets will she reveal about her time away? Claire's secret swap. Claire, Haley Aaron, wants to trade secrets with Holden, Nathan Owens, on Thursday. This mysterious development hints at hidden agendas and potential alliances. What does Claire know? And what is Holden hiding? Their conversation could have ripple effects throughout multiple storylines. The week of February 16 to 20 represents a fundamental shift in the Genoa City power structure. Phyllis has achieved what she's always wanted, dominance over the Newmans. But in true soap opera fashion, the higher they climb, the harder they fall. Many fans anticipate Phyllis's reign will be short-lived. Victor Newman is not a man who accepts defeat gracefully. Kane is plotting revenge. Her son Daniel may turn against her. And Diane's explosion at Jack could create strange new alliances in the battle against their mutual enemy. The question isn't whether Phyllis will fall, it's who will push her. Will it be Victor, reclaiming his empire through force? Kane, extracting vengeance for his family? Daniel, choosing morality over maternal loyalty? Or will Phyllis's own overconfidence be her undoing? Meanwhile, Diane's fury at Jack signals trouble in the Abbott marriage. Jack has spent decades running to Nikki's rescue. This time, his wife may not forgive him. If Diane aligns against Jack, or worse, finds common cause with Phyllis in their shared disdain for the Newmans, the entire Genoa City landscape could transform. One thing is certain. The week of February 16 to 20 will leave scars. Relationships will fracture. Alliances will shift. And when the dust settles, Genoa City will never be the same.